Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Jasper. I'm your tarot reader, and today we're gonna find out how did your person feel the last time you guys met. So all you need to do is to pick one between these three piles. We have the unknown stone in pile number 1, the Amazonite heart in pile number 2, and the Celestite crystal in pile number 3. So really take all of your time, but I would really suggest you go for the first pile that really attracts you, because it's really important that we follow our intuition when we do any pick a card in general. I really believe that we are surrounded by angels and spirit guides and ancestors, and even your higher self will help you to pick the right pile for you. So really feel try to listen to your first impression. And you can also focus on the timestamps in the info box below if you are one of those people that are very intuitive regarding numbers. Then remember as well, this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you and not the rest, which is why it's very important again that you follow your intuition, take what feels right, leave the rest, and try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. Feel free as well to contact me if you would like a private reading. There's all the prices and instructions in the info box below. And that's everything for now. I really can't wait to see you at the beginning of your reading. Hello guys, if you have chosen the unknown stone in group number 1, this is the reading for you. I'm going to place these oracle cards on a side for now because I really want to focus first on the tarot deck, and then we're going to check them at the end of your reading. So I'm going to use the Spirit Song Tarot deck, which is one of my favorites. I always use this lately. And if it is yours too, you can find it in the info box below. There's going to be all the Amazon affiliate link of all of the decks that I'm using today. So if you decide eventually to buy one of those decks from those links, you're also going to help the channel slightly with a tiny little commission from Amazon, which comes out free for you. Also, if you really wish to support the channel, if you really appreciate all of this free guidance that you're receiving, you can feel free to send a small little donation with the PayPal button, or you can also have a look at my Amazon wish list, or you can even decide to book a private reading with me. And there's all the prices and info in the info box below, all the instructions as well. Okay. So let's focus on your reading. How did your person feel the last time you guys meet? Some of the cards will pop out in reverse. Oh, there's too many cards here. No, I can take them. Some will pop out in reverse. As I said, it's all normal. I just like to take them both because I think they make the reading more complex and specific and authentic. Now the light today might go all over the place because I'm currently in Ireland, and today the weather is absolutely unstable, so it's very cloudy, but sometimes there's a little ray of sun coming out of those dark clouds, so it just messes up with all my light setting. Be patient with me. So okay, we have the Strength and the Knight of Shells. That's beautiful. They felt really powerful when they met you. They felt really strong and attractive, and they felt confident, and they felt as if this union was really strong and long-lasting, or at least with the potential to be a long-lasting one, durable. And I felt that there was a lot of honesty between you two. That's why I made it so strong, and it was genuine. With this Knight of Shells, there were definitely feelings coming out to the surface, and they were being pretty flirtatious with you. So they were feeling definitely confident enough to make a move towards you, started expressing their feelings, but in a very light-hearted way, even just with small gestures like putting your hair behind your ear, or make a small compliment, or getting closer to you and make your legs touch with each other, and small little things. It really depends on the phase of your connection, what level you guys are aware. Then there is this Wheel of Fortune and the Tree of Crystals. So something has changed in them during that meeting. Something really important changed, because it made them feel as if they are finally willing to cooperate with somebody else and create something serious with somebody else. The trio crystals talk about collaboration, productivity, feeling busy, wanting to create in general. Okay, so it makes them feel as if they wanted to do loads of things with you, and if they wanted to be part of your life in a more, just checking, the light is so weird. Yeah, it make them feel as if they wanted to be part of your busy life. Okay, so they just started seeing all of these possibilities for the future, all the things that you guys could do together, could create together, and it didn't scare them whatsoever. Actually, look at this, we have the shaman, which always speak about long-lasting relationship, commitment, and feeling really serious about somebody, feeling like there is a spiritual connection between the two of you as well. And then we have this Ace of Shells, which talk about new beginning in love. So they definitely felt a massive change the last time they saw you, because they felt, oh my god, this connection could actually turn into something more serious. I can actually start seeing myself being with this person, starting something romantic together, and build a life together. So that's beautiful, guys. Let me get some more cards. Wow. And I feel all of this is because you make them feel strong, you make them feel beautiful, handsome, confident with themselves. We have Awakening in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Ten of Feathers in reverse. So this is making me feel that this belonged to the past. Okay, because I feel like in the past somebody made them feel very little and powerless. Somebody made them feel as if they weren't clever as well, and they weren't getting life, and they weren't understanding the meaning of life and the purpose of their life. And it made them lose total confidence in themselves and ability to stand up on their feet and defend themselves, to believe in themselves, to listen to their own intuition. It made them feel absolutely broken. So now they're starting to recover. Now there is this beautiful transformation with the Ten of Feathers in reverse. But the Ten of Feathers usually talk about ending, like very painful ending, and they're finally coming out of it because the Ten of Feathers is in reverse. So I really feel that they absolutely appreciate how you make them feel, because they feel whole again. They feel like this giant, massive, gorgeous elephant that can go anywhere in the forest and everybody's going to respect them for their magnificence. This is how they feel with you. So it is truly true that love transforms people into their best version of themselves. I told you the light was going to go all over the place. Oh, it's so annoying. So we have this Three of Shells. So it seems like maybe you guys have started like friends at first, and now things have started changing. Or at least it could be that you started things in a more playful way, just to have fun, and then eventually things have started shifting because of the way you make them feel. The Nine of Shells in reverse, they really feel as, they started feeling as if they don't want to be on their own anymore. Maybe they had this feeling like, oh, I really need to spend some time on my own. This is not, I don't want to trust anybody else because they're just going to break me. So they were absolutely broken from the last relationship, and they had this intention to be completely on their own and to find happiness that way. But with you, they just felt like, it's not working. I don't want to be on my own. And with this 4 of Acorns, they're trying to come out of their safe zone, of their comfort. And yeah, there still is a little bit of resistance, or at least there was the last time you guys met, into creating something absolutely stable, as in moving in together or getting married. Like, that would be definitely too far away. They didn't want to celebrate just yet because they didn't want to ruin the magic of the moment, and they didn't want to have too high expectation and eventually getting disappointed. So it's like they have all of this joy, and they felt really safe with you, but they didn't really want to say to their friends or to anybody else. They didn't want to say out loud, just because it's the beginning. So that's lovely, guys. Let me have a look at the oracle cards. We have, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So they were really cautious at first, but I feel like this has changed. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. They possibly felt in prison in the past, so they decided that any other relationship was going to be free of attachment, with no string attached. That was their intention at the beginning, but I feel that everything changed with this Wheel of Fortune and the Shaman and the Three of Crystals and the Ace of Shells. So those were their intention at first, and then they absolutely changed. Look, emotions are running high. With this Knight of Shells, is full of emotions as well. So eventually their emotions took over their rational mind. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and it's all because they had this feeling that with you things might be a lot easier than how did they go in the past with whoever was there for their previous partner. They just felt this sense of ease and comfort and safety with you. So they totally changed their mind regarding wanting to be on their own. Then we have the Seeker of Spells, which is basically the Knight of Cups, which is the same card, the Knight of Shells here. So it's just expressing us again how many emotions they felt that day and how much they wanted to act upon all those emotions. They felt really adventurous as well. This is spells, it's not hearts, it's actually wands. So it speak about a lot of attraction. There was definitely massive attraction for you, and they felt really adventurous and ready to go on a new adventure with you, ready to start something new. Instead of fearing the worst scenario, they were actually excited about what this connection could bring in the future. So that's amazing, guys. And then there's a message, a handwritten message, and it says, I've never felt as loved as you make me feel, but I'm honestly not used to it, and I'm afraid that I'll end up hurting you. You're such a pure soul, and I would hate myself if I accidentally contaminate you. So they're definitely broken from the past. They're not used to feel loved, so they are afraid of not being able to show their healthiest version to you. But I don't think this is gonna block them, because we have this Four of Acorns in reverse, which definitely, as we said before, talks about not wanting to rush things and not wanting to move in together just yet, or say to each other, yes, we are a couple. Maybe that was gonna take a longer time, but they definitely feel open with their heart. Okay, or at least this is how they felt the last time they met you. Okay, guys, I really hope this has helped you. Sorry again for all the troubles with the light. I hope you've been enjoying this video. Let me know in the comments below if you did. If it have resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll answer to each one of your comments as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world to me, and hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. It was absolutely a honor, and I can't wait to see you the next time. Bye bye guys, big hugs. Hello guys, if you have chosen the Amazonite heart in group number 2, this is the reading for you. I'm just going to place these oracle cards on the side because I really want to focus on the tarot deck first. I'm using the Spirit Song Tarot deck, which is one of my favorite. And if it is yours too, you can find the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below. And if you decide to buy the deck from there, you're also going to help the channel a little bit. But it's absolutely free from you. The little commission comes from Amazon, not from you. So the final price for you is going to be absolutely the same. If you really want to find another way to support the channel, if you've been really appreciating the free guidance you're receiving, then you can simply click the PayPal donate button and send a small little donation there, or you can check the Amazon wish list, or you can book a private reading with me, and there's all the instructions and prices in the info box below. Okay, so that's everything. Let's focus on your reading. How did your person feel the last time you met? There's going to be some reverse cards as well, possibly coming up. It's just the way I use tarot. I really include both of them, upright and reverse, because I think it makes the reading more specific, authentic, complex. And yeah, there's really no wrong answer. Every tarot reader do their own thing. So, wow, we have the love card. So be patient with me because the light is possibly going to be all over the place today, because I'm in Ireland and the sky just keeps changing every 2 seconds today as it's normal here. So you have the Lovers card, the 2 of Feathers, the 8 of Feathers in reverse, the 6 of Shells in reverse, the 2 of Crystals in reverse, and the Knight of Feathers in reverse. Okay, so we're gonna read the cards gradually from this side on. Let me just check if everything is in focus. Seems like it is. Okay, the Lovers and the 2 of Feathers, they really felt at a crossroad here with these 2 of Feathers. They felt as if they had to make a decision. The Lovers also speak about choice and decision, and the 2 of Feathers speak about feeling unable just yet to make a decision and feeling the pressure from outside, but possibly still needing time to make their final answer, to give the final answer. So there's definitely a sense of indecision here and uncertainty regarding what to do about this connection, which certainly felt as a twin flame connection though with this Lover card. We have the 8 of Feathers in reverse and the 6 of Shells in reverse. So it seems like the last time they met you, they felt as if there was a bit of a disconnection between the 2 of you. There wasn't the usual joy that you guys shared, the usual excitement, the usual understanding. Yeah, the emotions were running as high, and it felt as if you guys might have had some troubles, some problem that actually drifted you slightly away because you couldn't find a solution. Okay, so it really felt as if you guys have been faced with some with a crossroad where you guys might have had to decide to go on separate ways. There's lack of balance here and lack of focus as well regarding the future, where to go, difficulty at juggling 2 different things. So it could be that something might have drifted you. Now it's a general reading and I can't go that specific as well, but it could be that maybe one of you had to move somewhere else because of work, or one of you decided to have a different style in your romantic life. Maybe one of you decided, I want to be polyamorous, and the other one was like, no, I want to keep remaining monogamous. There's nothing here about polyamory as of yet, but it's just an example. So then we have this Knight of Feathers. Usually the Knight of Feathers has everything clear in their mind. They're really ready for action. They have all of the next plan for the future clear in front of their head. They know what they want to manifest. But here is in reverse. So there was definitely a lack of action. They felt frozen, as if they couldn't move. They couldn't decide what to do with you guys. Okay, that was the feeling. If you already know that it wasn't nothing like that, then you know it's possibly not the right reading for you. But if this resonated, then I would suggest to keep listening. So let me shuffle some extra cards now to understand how they felt the last time they meet you. We have Four of Feathers, okay, restless, Ace of Acorns, that's okay, the Sun in reverse, the Seven of Acorns, the High Priestess, and the King of Feathers. So they felt a mix of feelings because they felt restless, like not able to feel settled with their thoughts. So there were possibly lots of ideas in their mind and lots of energies in their body, and there's so much enthusiasm and desire to start a new adventure here, to start a new path, or to start a new project or trip, whatever it was. They just had so much enthusiasm to start a new chapter of their life. But I feel that they were feeling a bit confused and worried because possibly this new chapter, it wasn't able to include you, or it would have caused some distance between the two of you, and some troubles in the connection. Indeed, they were feeling restless and super excited about this chapter, but at the same time very depressed with this Sun in reverse, about this connection with you. Like, what are we gonna do about this? They were absolutely torn apart on the inside. And then with this Seven of Acorns, yeah, at the same time they couldn't really stop that adrenaline and that all of that driving energy that they had within themselves. They were really determined to reach their goals. So in a way, even though they asked for more time to make a choice, I feel that deep down themselves they knew where they were directed. They knew what was the right thing to do for them. Indeed, look at this King of Feathers, and we had the Knight of Feathers in reverse. So yes, it could be as well that they changed during the meeting. Maybe speaking with you, it helped them feeling a bit more clarity. Maybe you were able to support them to understand their choice. Like, for example, if they're a musician and they decided they wanted to do a world tour, but you couldn't go with them. You understand that type of feeling, like sad because of the distance or because what it could cause to the relationship, but at the same time happy for this new opportunity that life gave them. So it could be because of what you guys have spoken, what conversation you guys had, or it could be that simply this is how they felt deep inside. But at the end of the meeting, I felt that they had the ideas much more clear, and they were like, yes, I know, my intuition is telling me, with the High Priestess, my intuition is telling me what's the right thing to do. So it's absolutely pointless that I keep thinking about it. I feel so much restless energy about this next chapter because I'm just so excited. I even want to stay awake at night working on it because it brings me so much joy, but at the same time there's sadness because of this connection. Okay, so let's have a look at the oracle cards and see what else we have. From the Romance Angel cards, wedding. This situation involves marriage. So maybe you guys were thinking to get married, but then eventually this opportunity came out and you had to postpone your wedding or celebration, whatever connection you guys have. Doesn't necessarily have to be wedding. It could even be simply getting more serious, going towards the next level of your relationship, feeling like moving in, or having kids, you know, like a long commitment. We have forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past to experience more love in your present moment. So I feel that they were definitely asking for forgiveness and for understanding the last time you guys met. Then from the Moonology, we have luck is on your side. Yes, they did receive an amazing opportunity from life and they couldn't resist, they couldn't say no. It's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. So they felt, okay, like, I can't keep being so depressed and sad because otherwise I'm gonna sabotage my new opportunity, this new chapter, and I don't want to. So I really need to, if I decide to go along with it, I need to be happy about it. So they were really hoping that you could give them the blessing. This is what I'm seeing here. Then we have, oh look, talking about blessing, the Green Mother. This is the Empress. The Empress is such a beautiful, compassionate card, and it brings nourishment wherever she walks. It's basically Mother Nature, so it offers nourishment to all of the creatures around her, so much understanding and compassion, and it really helps any unfertile soil to blossom into their best version, or what that type of land could be. And not just the land, we're speaking about people as well. So it's like whatever she would touch, it would turn and blossom. So that's what this person, that's what you did to this person. Okay, so I feel that they felt blessed from you. And then we have this handwritten message, and it says, I really try to forget you, but you're like a stubborn seed stuck in my heart, waiting for the right condition to blossom again. And I wait patiently to... Okay, I feel that this is what they were saying to you. No matter what's going to happen, you're going to be like a stubborn seed in my heart. I still love you. If we have to get separated, it's not because I don't love you. It's because I really just have to follow my soul journey. But you'll always be in my heart. Okay? So I was trying to think whether I need to give you more cards, but I think that's it for now, guys. I feel like the picture is complete here. Let me know if it has resonated in the message in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you and chat with you. I'll answer to you, each one of you, as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the video if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And don't forget as well to hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. For the rest, thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. It was an honor, and I can't wait to see you as well again in the next video. Thank you so much again. Big hugs to you. Bye bye now. Hi guys, if you have chosen the Celestite in group number 3, this is the reading for you. I'm going to place these oracle cards on the side and focus on the tarot deck first. I'm using the Spirit Stone Tarot deck, which is one of my favorite, and you can find it in the Amazon affiliate link in the info box below if it is yours too. So basically, by deciding to buy one of those decks, using those links, you're also going to help the channel a little bit, because Amazon is going to give me a little commission for that, but it's totally free for you. It's not going to change the final price for your item. So if you want to find another way to support the channel, you can use the PayPal button, or check the Amazon wishlist for me, or even just book a private reading with me. That would be amazing if you feel guided to do so. And there's all the prices and instructions in the info box below. So let's concentrate on your reading, guys. How did your person feel the last time you guys met? You might find some of the cards will be in reverse. All normal here is simply going to help the reading to be more authentic and specific and complex, with nothing to be scared of. So we're going to get 6 cards first, and then we'll get another 6 at the end. The Hanged Man in reverse. Now, I apologize in advance if the light might actually be all over the place today. I'm in Ireland and the weather is just completely unpredictable here. So I really hope you can be patient about that. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse, the 3 of Feathers, the 5 of Acorn upright, the 7 of Shells, the Temperance, and transformation in reverse. So we're gonna read two by two, gradually from this side. The Hanged Man in reverse and the Tree of Feathers. So this person felt totally heartbroken from something. It doesn't necessarily have to do with you. It could be something from their past, or it could be an argument that you guys had and it make them feel really upset because they create this disconnection between you two. There's actually these 5 of acorns now that I'm seeing that speak about fight and the need to express their anger and their feeling in a very abrupt way. So it could be something associated to you. It seems like you guys, before that meeting, you might have spent some time alone, sometimes apart with this Hanged Man, because the fact that it's in reverse is showing me that this person was finally ready to come out of that reflective time and finally be ready to meet you. Even though all of this pain, all of this sorrow was still awake, was still there, okay, but they finally felt ready to speak about it with you. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be something associated to you too. It doesn't have to be that you broke their heart. It could be they simply felt ready. Okay, it's time to speak about this with her or him. It's a not gender specific reading. And this conversation, this exchange of opinions that you guys had, this learning about each other, yes, was quite passionate apparently, but it also brought a whole lot of new opportunities for you guys with the 7 of Shells, and possibly some confusion as well, depend on how you were guys feeling that day. But we can clarify this card, but it definitely brought a lot of choices, a lot of different choices, like what are we gonna do now? We have all of these options. What is gonna be our ones? And then we have the Temperance and the transformation in reverse. So they just felt absolutely not ready to not ready for a change that would they would basically misplace the roles that you guys had in this connection. They weren't ready to change this connection. Yes, they were hurt. Yes, they might have been angry, but they weren't ready to change any of that, nor towards a positive way nor a negative way. They just felt really resistance towards any type of transition. Although they decided that with this Temperance, the best thing to do might have been to simply calm themselves down. They knew that they had to do some meditation or some relaxing walks in the park, spending some time on their own, speak with somebody to find their peace again, because they felt absolutely not ready to take any decision with all of these emotions running high. And it was definitely the wisest thing to do. Now let me see some other cards and see more in detail. How did they feel? Possibly speaking with you, it helped them feeling calmer as well, and aware that if they had all of that anger and all of that sorrow, is because they weren't ready for a liberating experience of transformation. So possibly you might have also helped this person realize certain truth, make them see things that were right in front of their eyes but they couldn't see. We have Queen of Feathers, Justice, and 9 of Acorns. Okay, so they felt like they really wanted some justice. They wanted things to be right between the two of you. Although it seems like these are two people that are not very willing to meet each other in the middle. The Queen of Feathers might be very stubborn on their perception of things and not willing to change it. And it doesn't have to be you, it could be the other person as well. And it could be slightly manipulative, changing the truth of things just to be on the right side. And it could also use some harsh words. On the other side, the Nine of Acorns is acting as a victim, and therefore just challenging the other person, and so basically not taking any responsibility of their action and treating the other as the guilt one, the one that has caused all of this pain. Like, you did this to me and that, and how dare you now. Yeah, it feels like they were just being very using this victim type of tool to be on their right side. So they wanted justice, but at the same time it seems like you guys couldn't find a middle way. It could be that maybe they felt hurt, since there's a Three of Feathers as well, and disrespected, or maybe something you did, it really hurt them, but on the other side you weren't really willing to admit that you did something wrong. Although it could be totally the other way around, so feel free to change the roles as well. Then we have the Seven of Crystals, the Nine of Feathers, and the World in reverse. They felt absolutely restless, with a lot of thoughts, a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights as well. They were pretty paranoid and anxious because they couldn't see the end of the cycle and the beginning of a new one. They couldn't see you guys finding a resolution to all of these. And with the Seven of Crystals as well, it talks about having options and finally being able to see the results of your effort, or looking forward for them. And at this point they just felt like there's no even point to keep working on this, because it's not gonna bring anywhere. We're just gonna be stuck in the same cycle. Yeah, I really feel like this is a stuck cycle, and it's just gonna bring loads of anxiety, and I don't want this. I want something to be fair, to be equal. Okay, so I really feel at this point that all of that anger, it might have been towards you. They try not to be impulsive though, because with this Temperance card at the bottom, they didn't want to make an impulsive decision, and at the same time they weren't really willing to let go of you. But at the same time, they felt like there's no solution. If she or he is not admitting the wrong things they did to me, then there's no way out. Okay, it seems pretty clear, this scenario. Now let's have a look at the Oracle cards. I think it's time. So we have from the Romance Angel cards, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and that could be one of the reasons why they felt like it would be a pity to let go of this connection. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. But yes, they did realize that more than anything else, it is important to love themselves and to feel appreciated in a connection. So they feel like this is the best thing for them, for their self-respect and their self-love, to express their anger, express their emotions, their frustrations, and have a conversation about it. And then we have the answer you need are coming from the Moonology. And be bold and make the first move with the Cardinal Moon. Indeed, they felt bold at being able to finally speak about their feelings with you, their anger, as I said, and try to find some answers. Then we have the Weaver of Spells from this, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so again, I speak about a lot of attraction for you, a lot of respect. At the same time, they find you very magical and hypnotizing, and they love the enthusiasm you have in life and the connection you have with nature as well. And Let's see, there's a handwritten message. It might help us to clarify. I try to appear strong, happy and confident. I think people wouldn't love me otherwise. Truth is, more often than not, I drown in my fears and insecurities, and that's exactly what blocks me from coming forward to you. Oh, that makes everything so much sense. It could be that simply they felt hurt from you, even though with reason you didn't do anything that bad to them. It was just their old wounds coming up to surface, all of their insecurities coming up. So it could be that maybe they felt jealous because you went out with a friend. Something like that is not, I can't really speak about specific scenarios, just an example. And then they just started this big conflict with you about it, and of course you were defending yourself, being like, no, that's not the truth. I didn't want to cheat on you, betray you. I still care about you, you know. So yeah, I definitely can see that during the last time you met, things weren't really resolved. You guys didn't find a solution, because they still felt as if they were doing an act of self-love and self-respect by expressing themselves, which is true, but at the same time they were not willing to see your point of view as well. So justice was being sought, but you guys didn't find justice just yet. Although I feel that since the reading ended with this Queen of Wands, it felt like you guys might have simply postponed the conversation and just get swept by the attraction that you guys might have had between the two of you. So yeah, it might have had a happy ending with to be continued at the end. So yes, that's all I'm seeing here. Let me know if it has resonated with you. I'd love to get in touch with you in the comment section below. I'll answer to each one of you as soon as I can. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And hit the notification bell down below if you want to be notified anytime that I publish a new video. Thank you so much for sticking around until now. It was a honor to read the cards for you, and I can't wait to see you at the beginning of the next reading. Thanks so much again. Bye bye. Big hugs to you.